Friday. So today we're going to do a quick video on 3 ingredient chocolate cookies. I use the Kodiak mix. Let's talk about this here real quick. So I make these, one batch that I'm going to show you makes 12 cookies. They're 1 point each. I eat them in the morning, so if you follow me, you know that I get up at 3:30 in the morning to work out. And I try to do fasting cardio, but there are some mornings where I need something in my belly. But of course, I don't want to eat a whole bunch of stuff. So this is the size of them. And one batch makes 12, and I freeze them, and then I pull them out of the freezer, usually the night before if I know I'm gonna want one. If I don't know, they toast really well out of the freezer. And let's get started. They are 3 ingredients. I also eat them for dessert. You could toast it. They get ooey and gooey and fantastic, and chocolatey. You can put some enlightened ice cream on them. Okay, 3 ingredients. I use Premier Protein. The chocolate flavor makes it more chocolatey, but you can use whatever flavor. If you don't want to use a Premier Protein, I get these at Costco. Just substitute this for milk, fat-free milk. It will add points to your recipe. But actually, and I don't know if a half a cup of fat-free milk will actually add points to the whole recipe. But at any rate, you can substitute milk for this, okay? But I use Premier Protein. 30 grams of protein in this entire thing. I don't like protein drinks. I think they taste gross and chalky. This is delicious. I drink one every day at least. Over ice, it has to be cold. Third ingredient, Kodiak Power Cakes Dark Chocolate Mix. It actually has like chocolate chunks in it, which is what makes the cookie ooey and gooey. That's our second ingredient. And your third ingredient, unsweetened applesauce. Okay, that is it. 3 ingredients. Here we go. Preheat your oven to 375. I'll put the recipe on Instagram or Connect if you're watching this from Connect. So it is 1 cup of Kodiak mix. 1 cup of Kodiak mix powder. All right, so our oven is at 375. We are gonna cook these for 9 minutes after we mix this up. And then we have a half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. You're just dumping everything in, no particular order. And then a half of a carton of Premier Protein. I know some of you were gonna ask me, so I measured it out. I measured a whole carton in here. It came out to about 1.25 cups. So if you're an exact person, pour it out, measure half. I honestly, even though I'm an exact person, I just dump half in there. Okay, that feels good. Doesn't change the consistency too much. But here is this half. I have pre-made 12 cookies so I can show all of you. They should be done in approximately 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, so now we literally just mix the 3 ingredients together. I like using plastic spoons for this. So the 1 cup of, while I'm mixing here, the 1 cup of Kodiak mix is 12 points. When you, yes, the Premier Protein has points in it, but you're only using half of a carton divided into 12 servings, so that actually comes out to 0 points per cookie. Now, obviously, if you're eating more than 1 cookie or making them bigger, it's gonna be more points. All you do is you just plug it into the recipe builder in Weight Watcher, in the Weight Watchers app, and it'll give you, you know, if you wanted to make 6 ginormous cookies instead, it'll give you however much. And then obviously a half a cup of unsweetened applesauce is 0 points. All right, so I mixed the 3 together. It does look kind of gritty, almost like grits, like you don't really want to even eat it. It smells fantastic. Oh, so chocolatey. So this is what my batter looks like. Okay, now with my spoon, I'm gonna just put 12 cookies on here. I don't really make them exact. I actually kind of place 12 little spots, and then whatever batter I have left. You do want to spray Pam or whatever on your cookie sheet. Look at that, I messed that one up. Just because they're gonna stick pretty bad. If I was trying to think of the right grammar for that. Pretty badly. Badly is not a word, is it? So we got 4, 8. All right. We need to kind of make it wonky over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've never used this cookie sheet before. There we go. Okay, I also bought some stuff to make egg sandwiches. I make 30 at a time, 30 breakfast egg sandwiches, and then I freeze them, so that will last me a whole month. So I just got home from the store, and I will be making a video at some point this weekend, maybe later tonight, with a beer, possibly. And I will get that posted as well. This one had more requests, so, and this one's way quick. This recipe is so fast to do. Okay. So, you gotta get all the good chocolate gooey stuff out of here. This is really high in protein also, which is what I like about having it before a workout. So one of those Premier Proteins, 1 carton is 30 grams of protein. So if you're using half in 12 servings, that's still 15 grams. So think about it. That's, you know, a gram a cookie, little over. The Kodiak mix, Kodiak mix has, I believe, 14 grams in half a cup, and we're using a cup of Kodiak mix. So now you just added an extra 14 grams, you know, so 28 grams divided by 12. So, I mean, really, you're getting a couple of grams of protein already as your kind of initial dose. So what we're gonna do here is we are gonna do a swap-a-roo in 1 minute and 32 seconds. I do kind of get the air bubbles out of the cookies. Here's my cookies. Pretty good size, huh? So let's talk about while we're waiting for the other ones to come out of the oven here. So they come out of the oven, again, 375 for 9 minutes. You're gonna kind of think like, oh, those don't look good. They don't look cooked, at least. So when they come out of the oven, you let them cool for a minute, and then you transfer them to a cooling rack. Let them totally, completely cool. I actually don't prefer to eat them fresh out of the oven. They're just a little too soft for me. What I like to do is, after they completely cool, I get them and I put them in individual baggies, just like this. So I'll have 12 of these. Today I'll have 24. Then all the little individual baggies I'll put into one big baggie, and then this is what I keep in the freezer, so I don't have these things flying all over the freezer. Really is my only reason. All right, so then I put all these in here. So when you toast it the next day, freezer or unfrozen, it gets this like crunchy layer, and then it's just really ooey and gooey on the inside. That's how I like to eat these. I don't really like them right out of the oven. They're just a little too soft for me. While we're waiting for the oven, I wanted to show you guys these things. These are super cool. Hang on. So I'm a very clumsy person and I like to burn myself. All right, these are fresh out of the oven. We're gonna put these in. This is what they look like. Look at that. Pretty nifty. Look how big and amazing they are. 1 point each. So I'm going to let them cool for a minute while those are cooling, and then I can take them off of the pan and show you. I found these at Walmart today. For some reason, well, I had a little bit of time to just kind of browse around, which is always really nice. Sugar-free dessert shells. I'm really excited because I bought my mom some. And we used to eat these a long time ago when my mom and I had first joined Weight Watchers years and years ago. And I'd forgotten about them until I saw them today. I also found sugar-free angel food cake, like in the big giant things. And it was a serving, one giant angel food cake was a serving of 5. So 1/5 of the whole cake was only 2 points. And it just says sugar-free right on top. But these sugar-free dessert shells, the bakery is the brand, I guess the Walmart brand, but see, sugar-free dessert shells, 50 calories each. I scanned them because I didn't believe it. I also put this into the calculator. 1 point each. Are you kidding me? A dessert shell with fresh strawberries and some Cool Whip. You could even cut strawberries and put some Truvia or Splenda, probably Truvia, in a bowl and then like put it in the fridge so it gets that juice, that like sugar juice, you know. I'm really excited to try those, and I'm excited to bring some over to my mom because she doesn't know I got her some, and we like desserts like that. Okay, so now one day we'll have to have my mom as a guest on one of these videos. My mom is my best friend, and she's also on Weight Watchers, and she's lost close to 35 pounds, and she is my idol, my mentor, my best friend, my everything. So one day we'll have to have a guest host over here. Okay, so now I just take them off of the cookie sheet, and you can tell they're like, I mean, right, intact, yummy. Kind of dense, I guess you would say. No, I'm not dense, the cookie. I know some of my friends are watching this and laughing. And then we just let them sit here till they completely cool. Throw them in the freezer. I am done. So this video was an 11-minute video. I really talked the most of the time, but you saw how fast these were to cook. Let's pull one apart. This is right out of the oven. Can you see how amazing that is? Let's let it focus. Look at that. It's like a sponge cake. So good. Amazing. Look at that chocolate chunk that's melted. Anyway, I'm really glad that you requested this one, and I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll see you on my next video. Take care. Bye.